gorgeous fellow Capricorns. Welcome back, Wolfpack. If you're new, welcome. My name is Debs. Thanks for stopping by. Right, Capricorn, here is your weekly reading. But first, I'm going to do a spirit message, and what better time now when the veil is so thin, the day before All Hallows Eve. Okay, so I have asked my ancestors, your ancestors, my spirit team, helpers, angels and mighty forces of light to come forward with a message that are so needed for the collective Capricorn. Right, Capricorn, let's see who is here helping you with your situation. As we call upon them, I'm going to make this a sacred space with the sacred smoke protecting this table. Let's cleanse, protect, and see who wants to work with us today. I'll just pop that down here while it's still doing its magic. Okay. Let's see what messages you have today, Capricorn, what your spirit team want you to know. Okay, and you are, oh, yes. What is this? Promise. There's a promise here. But there was hardship, followed by optimism. Very good. So your spirit team are telling you that things have been really difficult of late, Capricorn, and they promise that there is good things to come. That's how I'm seeing this. Yes, there's been hardships. Oh, we've got prophecy here. Home, prophecy, chicken, exploration and leadership, expectations. Okay. Sometimes we've got to kind of knock those expectations on the head, preconceptions and things here. You could have some, right, so your ancestors, the people who are stepping forward, I do feel like they were close to home. I do feel like they could have lived even in your home. Somebody could have done divinations from home. Somebody could have been a psychic, a medium, you know, and worked from home in that sense. But we have chicken, and it could literally mean somebody had chickens on their home land. They may have lived on land. Very much the explorer, the leader, not a follower. The message that I'm picking up from this, just looking at this, is that there was hardship around a promise, meaning that somebody feels like somebody broke a promise or didn't fulfill their end of the deal or on a commitment, and they're not letting it go, or they're hanging on to this. And this could have been some time ago, but there is something around that someone's not letting go of because of broken promises in the past. Okay, so what your spirit team are trying to tell you is to flip the script, you know, try to see the positive side of the situation, you know. So we have pessimists, we have optimists. Pessimists see difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Someone's wanting you to see opportunities within this difficulty, because there's good things to come, Capricorn. All right, whatever this broken promise is, whether it's a business partnership, whether it is a love partnership, or just friendships, you know, people letting you down, people breaking their promises, not fulfilling their side of the deal, their side of the bargain. Yeah, try not to hang on to that, because we have that optimistic card coming in for you. All right. The other thing I can take from this is your person who's stepping forward within your situation to help you, Capricorn, is somebody who possibly could have lived in, you know, the years of depression. so kind of, I don't know, 30s, 40s, you know, could have lived through that and have quite a, or had quite a scarcity mindset. You know, you had to scrimp and save. They were on rations. They were very limited in what you could buy, eat. And so I feel like someone lived throughout that. And that may have carried over on to, ancestrally onto you, you know, so they're wanting you not to have that scarcity mindset and be grateful of everything you've got. That's for somebody. Someone just needs to look around at everything they've achieved, everything that they have, not what they don't have. So, okay, and this person as well, I feel like they could have gone through a great deal of hardships themselves, if this is talking about your person. However, they were always a glass half full, not a glass half empty, because of the hardship and the optimism. They would be the person who would, you know, see the silver lining, you know, on that dark cloud. They would see the great things that came out of that difficult time. And I know, Capricorn, sometimes it's very difficult to, you know, not feel that scarcity, not feel, you know, a little bit pessimistic, especially with things the way they are in the world right now. But yes, they want you very much so to try to see, you know, what's beyond. Try to see the bigger picture, because this is just a blip. This period isn't going to last forever. Whatever it is that you are going through, you know, there's sunshine just around the corner, right? So let's get back to that chicken. I mean, there's a home, the homestead, the land, chickens. They could have had that around them. I do feel like somebody was very intuitive and did something. I mean, this could be somebody completely different, or this could be you, Capricorn, and they're seeing you do this. All right. So there's a reason why I was drawn to the chicken, Capricorn. Somebody's just got their head down, avoiding anything, you know, just, yeah, it is the card of avoidance. Somebody's avoiding something in their life because of fear. They're not stepping out because of the fear of the fox in the hen house, you know. Oh, I don't want that to happen because of that broken promise in the past, or that didn't work out in the, like that scarcity mindset, Capricorn. Someone's feeling of not good enough, inadequate, you know, imposter syndrome. Somebody is, you know, very good at what they do. They are a leader, but they're not seeing it. They've got their head down and they're not seeing the bigger picture. So I need to tell you this, Capricorn. If you are energetically releasing that fear into the universe, it's going to attract predators. Okay, that's your message from Spirit. It's keeping you wired in a self-imposed doubt, self-imposed limitations, you know, scratching at the dirt, put your head down, pecking at the dirt. That's what the chickens do, right? Instead of soaring with the eagles. So you're being asked to summon your inner sovereign, Capricorn. Okay, let's get some ancestor messages. Use the angels and ancestors. See what message we have for Capricorn. What advice does Capricorn need to hear right now? Oh, wow. Wow. Again, the seer. What on earth? And star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. You have something to say to the world, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, there is a purpose. See beyond the current situation. My goodness, didn't we just say that? See beyond the current situation. I'm stumbling over my words, apologies. I'm getting excited. See beyond the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. See beyond the current circumstances. That's what I'm trying to say. My goodness. Mercury retrogrades in shadow. Oh, wow. Wow. And that we have prophecy. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's on the bottom. Stay rooted and grounded. I'm going to move that down a little. And I'm going to tilt. There we go. That's better. Okay. So you are being asked to look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration and focus on love. Capricorn, is this you not wanting to go into another relationship because of broken promises in the past and having that mindset of this is how it's going to be, this is what happened before? You know, you'll have learned something from that. There will be something good you can see from that relationship. Look around you. What happened in that relationship? What did you learn? Did you get married? Did you have children? You know, did you go places? Did you have an awakening of self? Like something will have happened within that, which is to be seen as the silver lining. You know, look at all the good things. That's what I always say. Oh my goodness, I mean, I have huge regrets in marriages, but the one thing that I do have that is just amazing is my children, and that's the good that came out of some bad. And it wasn't all bad, you know, it's never all bad. And just when it ends, it hurts, and we don't want to feel that again. So yeah, sometimes somebody here is not wanting to move on or move forward, just in case. That fear, that, you know, little comfort zone that you've got yourself into, Capricorn. So let's have a look at this other message about the seer. So seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change, therefore so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future, it's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize, Capricorn. Be optimistic about your future. Something good is coming. Good things are happening, Capricorn. Let's have a look at Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The Star Ancestor is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from higher realms, often people with a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The Star Ancestor is reminding you that you have outworldly support, and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with the following of your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey, Capricorn. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world. That are supporters out there in the universe, sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Wow, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. So you could in fact be healers, light workers, seers, clairvoyants, diviners, diviners. You know what I mean. Okay, let's get some more messages from your spirit team, your loved ones. What would they like to say to our lovely Capricorns? What an amazing dance. It's so fitting to what those messages were from the spirit cards, from the beloved dead. Okay, what messages does Capricorn need right now from their person? Wow, there is no such thing as death. They are still around. My goodness, what is it, Capricorn, that you are scared to do? Believe in yourself. You can do it. That's what they want to tell you. You are never alone. Wow. Any more? Any more, Capricorn? What messages does their loved ones want them to know right now? When the veil is so thin. Are you doing anything nice for All Hallows Eve? Are you doing any rituals? There again, I am not dead. Wow. They are very much here with you. I have no earthly worries. Remember me by the happy memories we created. My mind is free. It is beautiful where I am. One more. The Capricorn. I feel like the words "you are never alone" and "believe in yourself, you can do it" are most prominent for me to you, Capricorn. There is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. I watch over you every day. I stand right next to you. I will always kiss you. Good night, Capricorn. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. That is a bunch of cards that fell out that I feel somebody wants or needs to hear. Okay, I am so much better now. I don't know why, but I am sorry, please forgive me is here. That is a message for somebody, and whoever needs that will know what that's talking about. Right, Capricorn, let's move on to your weekly reading. Okay, let's use Lenormand first. We've got the spooky Halloween Lenormand. The sun. Okay, something is being illuminated from the heart. Okay, something, you're going to find out something here. These are very slippy. There's news coming in. Okay, I'll get these all out. First of all, the moon, the sun, the moon. Right, when we get those two cards together, that usually indicates that somebody is on the right path in love. We've got, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Right, patterns being cleared out. Patterns of behavior in love. So, right, let's move those down so you can see what we're dealing with here. So Capricorn, something is being cleared up this week, all right, or very close to this week. But there's been some confusion of matters of the heart, okay, but there is an end in here, all right, there is an end in here. Moving forward from isolation, okay, moving on from, all right, so whatever's been cleared up or coming to light this week, Capricorn, is going to allow you to move forward. there has been some repeating patterns within relationships, whether it was with the same person here, because we've got the broom, which is patterns, repeating, something repeating. Okay, someone may have had a reputation of repeating and going back to the same person or back to the same kind of person. Okay. Right, there is a meeting. Somebody wants to meet. We've got the park, the heart. Someone's nervous of clearing this up, by the way. Someone's very nervous of meeting and clearing up whatever was hidden or whatever was confusing or clouding the situation. For some of you, there is a meeting at work also. We've got the anchor, the fox. Fox can be career. Fox can be career, but fox can also be somebody who's very sneaky, cunning, sly, and somebody may have a reputation for being this, and you're going to find out what's behind that, or you're going to find out somebody in your life was quite sly, cunning. Right? Oh my goodness. And that could end that, you know, clear that person out of your life and enable you to move forward. I hope this is making sense, Capricorn. Wow. Another message that I am picking up is someone has hidden emotions for the Capricorn, and they are very nervous about coming forward to let you know this, right? You do know this person because of the repeating pattern. You know, it's somebody who you've met many times before, who is thinking about coming forward to let you know really what happened, or really what. So there may have been an ending there with somebody, or an argument, but remember, was it last week or the week before, there was somebody treated you like a mushroom. Again, this is repeating itself. Somebody kept you in the dark about something here, Capricorn, and I feel like you're going to get the clarity that you need. And whatever this is that's coming out, whether it's from this person or from somebody else, it is going to enable you to move forward, whether it's together or separate. It's going to be different for everybody. If you want a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Oh, and I've got some special offers. Make sure you get in quick, because we've only got 2 more days before the special offers end. Right, let's move on. Okay, Capricorn, what is coming for Capricorn this week? We've got the Zombie Tarot next. Okay, what's coming for Capricorn? 2 shuffles. 1, 2. We have Strength. So somebody has had to, oh my goodness, Strength, the Fool, the Moon, again, the Moon, something hidden, 9 of Hazards, that's the 9 of Coins, the Hanged Man. So there's been a hold or no contact situation here. Someone's been holding back. 9 of Swords, there's that anxiety again. The Tower, an awakening. Judgment, wow. 2 awakening cards up, and 6 of Swords moving on. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. Right. Oh dear, what's on the bottom? Queen of Swords. Oh, you're taking no crap. 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness, there is love here, Capricorn. Someone wants to make things right. There was an ending, but they're hoping there's still hope. 2 of Cups. The Devil. Okay. Fear. Procrastination. Somebody could be tied to the past, and this could be Capricorn. Remember the spirit message, you know, and this could be your person or you who is still, you know, letting their past hold them back. Sometimes it's finances, sometimes it's money, sometimes, you know, people get scared of the financial repercussions of, you know, a commitment of some kind here. That could be it also. They think possibly too much about the financial side of it all. That's for somebody. Capricorn, look at how many major arcana are on the table. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 are all major. This is a huge week, I mean, I'm saying week, it could be because we've had the moon card twice. This could be talking about around that full moon, which is November the 5th, okay? So this could be extended. And then we have, you know, a couple of weeks after that. So within the next 2 to 3 weeks, this is coming in for you, Capricorn. Someone is, oh my goodness, there is an absolute shake up here. And it is shaking up this time of stagnancy, actually. Something's been very, very stagnant for somebody here. Someone holding back, not moving forward because of fear. We've got the moon. The moon indicates fear also. All right. Wow. Wow. But there is, once this tower comes in, it's completely unexpected. A bolt from the blue, Capricorn, with judgment. This is a shake-up. This is an awakening. This is feeling alive again. Something or someone is coming into your presence, into your environment, right, within the next few weeks, and it is going to totally blindside you. It is going to totally move you forward and move you on from whatever's held you back. Hangman, strength, moving on from all of that stagnant energy. And my goodness, can I just say, that is such a relief to hear for my Capricorns, because I know that some of you, especially, you know, clients, people I read for, I see it. I've seen it for many, you know. So thank goodness, things are about to shape up and ship out. Things that are no longer needed or leaving, and you are able to move forward. Whether that's together with somebody or with somebody new, we'll find out. We'll do some love oracles also. Someone has just absolutely been holding on for grim, I was going to say grim death, I don't know why, just holding on so tightly for this, for their independence. Someone was very scared of losing their independence, Capricorn. This could be you. So stuck in a comfort zone, so stuck in their own ways, your own ways maybe, or theirs. So scared, yeah. But, Capricorn, someone's even more scared that you'll move on. Wow. Or vice versa. Is it you, Capricorn, who's scared that somebody will move on? Interesting. Somebody was very non-committal. Very non-committal. I want to see if you're moving on with or without somebody here. Let's have a look at this moving on card. Do you feel like somebody has been, you know, beginning to see things differently? With that hangman, someone's becoming enlightened about how they feel. I feel like it's because the Queen of Swords takes no BS. Okay. We've got some overturned cards here. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, this way or that way. Moving on. Do I move on? Do I go back? Somebody may come in with an opportunity here. What's the other flipper? The Wheel of Fortune. Expect the unexpected, Capricorn. In the last reading, I don't think it was the person who you actually thought it was. Right? It was somebody else. So let's see what... Hang on, I've got, oh my goodness, the Ace of Cups and the Emperor is turning over. Right, I haven't even asked the question. So, tell me about the Six of Swords for Capricorn. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Why is it here? Oh my goodness, moving on. From the Five of Swords, from the Ten of I was going to say Pentacles. And it has something to do with the King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Some of you are in separation from somebody or no contact. There is a love offer coming in from the Emperor. There may be more than one. Yeah, exactly. There may be more than one option here, because we have somebody moving on from arguments. Somebody's been very exhausted by this whole situation. All right. And it may be the fear has them exhausted, by the way, Capricorn. There's that moving. Some of you are thinking about literally moving and possibly overseas. There is an Emperor here with an offer of love. Temperance card is here also. So there has had to be patience involved here. I feel like somebody let their head rule their heart. King and Queen both are very logical, you know, but there is a soul connection here. There is love, you know. Oh my goodness. I feel like you're going to have huge decisions to make, Capricorn, here. What's the Tower? Let's see what the Tower is. What's the Tower? Oh, that's too many. Oh, but that was the one that set apart. So this could be an apology, an unexpected apology. Those are the cards that fell out. Six of Cups again. Somebody wants to work on this connection. Oh my goodness, we've got the Hierophant, Justice. This could be a marriage for somebody also, or somebody could have been stuck in a marriage, or overthinking commitment, or okay, but someone's ready to work on this connection, Capricorn. Moving on from any self-sabotage as well. Five of Swords can be self-sabotage. It can be arguments. Moving on from this, having a conversation about it, and being able to move forward and work on that. Any more on the Tower? Any more on the Tower for Capricorn? Why is the Tower here for Capricorn? So this, oh my goodness. All right. Yep, there is an offer coming in here. Offer of love. And hang on, there's one on the floor. Yeah, someone has been, look at that, holding back. The Strength card as well. Someone has felt the lack mentality. Wounded warrior. Someone was wounded, feeling the lack of the Capricorn maybe, or you feeling the lack of them. You can flip this, Capricorn, but there is somebody coming in with an offer. They want equal give and take. I do feel like they were given more to somebody else than to you, or you felt that, or they felt, and again vice versa. But there is an apology coming in. All right, let's get some more. Let's get some spooky oracles. We've got a Halloween moon ritual. Well, there is a full moon coming up soon, November the 5th. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. This full moon, I connect with higher realms and my celestial guides. On the bottom, Every night, the moonlight supercharges my intuition, wisdom, and foresight. So I feel like you are going to get some downloads. I offer gratitude to the universe by the light of the waning moon. Well, it definitely isn't a waning moon, it's a waxing moon right now. So let's get a Halloween oracle. The Halloween oracle, Stacey DeMarco. Spooky deck, another spooky deck. Let's see what message or advice we've got for our lovely Capricorns this week or in the following few weeks. Capricorn. Unnecessary fear. Look at that. I felt drawn to look at that. Unnecessary fear. Werewolf. Exploring wildness. Live a little, Capricorn. Okay, have some fun. Remembrance. Somebody is remembering it. The Six of Cups is there with remembrance. Oh, remembrance is also coming up on the Sunday before the 11th. Was it the 9th, 10th? Anyway, that could be significant to somebody also. Right. What message does Capricorn need for this spooky Halloween week? Right, nothing's coming up, so I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to split it. Oh, acceptance and equality. Emotional intelligence. That's the Day of the Dead, isn't it? I've actually got that deck as well. Let's read Lady de los Muertos. Acceptance and equality. Pale you step out of the night in red lace. Full flowers upon your crown, you bring the beauty to death, the equality and joy of the underground. The iconic Lady of Death, with a pale skull-like face, zombie eyes and rich red funeral flowers in her hair, has become one of the most recognizable symbols of Halloween and the Mexican Day of the Dead, El Dia de los Muertos. The original model for this flamboyant Lady of Death can be tracked back to the ancient Aztec goddess Mictec. I can't really read that, I'm sorry. As time went on, the figure remained balanced between beauty and horror and morphed into the Lady of the Dead and eventually into the more modern graphic figure of Katrina. It is also reported that the identity of the original Katrina was based on women who were very rich and had everything they wanted in this life, yet death takes everyone equally. So it was a reminder that no matter how beautiful, rich, popular or famous you were in the end, death takes all. The Mexican culture has a long-standing history of laughing at death and seeing it as just another aspect of life. In some ways, death is the last taboo in many Western cultures. We tend to hide away our dying, and some of us may never even see the body of someone who passed in our whole lives. But this was a much more common occurrence in the past, acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and that perhaps until then we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much of the fear. Take a lighter approach to a situation initially, and it may work out better. If you are holding on to something that does not serve you any longer, in particular material things, simply let it go. So yeah, something it could be repeating in your life. It's no longer serving you anymore, Capricorn. It's time to let it go. Time to move on. There is something better coming for you. What is the Vampire? Let's have the deepest, the coldest, the craving of the blood, the hole never filled, the longing like a flood. The Vampire is an interesting figure because it is both horrifying and desirable. Having someone want us so much that they desire to be that closely linked with us does feel good until we realise there's nothing much left of us to give. Most of us have heard of the concept of emotional vampirism, the idea that people feed off our energy and our goodwill and take advantage of us through manipulation and their incessant neediness. Should the vampire card appear in your reading, it may indicate that you are being drained in this way, and the time has come for stronger boundaries. We need to be very aware of what gives us energy in our lives and what takes it away. We should be aware of needing people to need us and why we invite people like this into our homes, workplaces and lives. If indeed we have them around us, developing the emotional intelligence within ourselves helps us defend against this kind of emotional and psychic attack and enables us to foster healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. Right, yeah. So some of you may be needing boundaries with somebody this week, Capricorn. However, those two cards together kind of indicate to me that if there is people around you like that, that suck the life out of you or drain your energy, the energy vampires, I feel like you are cutting them out with the Lady of Death. Yeah. And moving on from people like that. Okay. All right, what next? Oh, let's get some love oracles. So because it's, you know, All Hallows, tomorrow I think it is it the 30th today that I'm doing this. So tomorrow is Halloween, All Hallows Eve. So because of that, I'm going to do Heart's Hidden Secrets and I'm going to do Dark Confession Oracles. All right, let's see what we have for our lovely Capricorns. What do we need to know about love for the Capricorns in love? What do we need to know? Oh, Divine Masculine. That's the Emperor. Oh, escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Is that what you're doing or they? All right. My goodness. Conflict. You're moving on from this conflict, Capricorn. Clashing of differences. Maybe in cloudy judgment. Yeah. Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. There's somebody around you, Capricorn, that really makes you feel like this, very confused. And I do feel like there's something coming in for you that is going to clear this up and enable you to move on. Finality, yeah, farewell, leave behind, closure, whatever it is. And then we have nourish, self-growth. Wow. So this is a big week for you, Capricorn. Right, get a few more cards. My goodness. Look at that. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. Oh, dear me. Two more cards for Capricorn. In love, what do they need to know? So yeah, you've definitely got somebody, yeah, you are healing from this. Somebody absolutely hid things from you, Capricorn. All right, resisted this secret admirer, suppressing, timid. There is somebody around you. You may have a secret admirer, but yeah, somebody wants, oh my goodness, foundation, new beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Establish, influences, attachments, third parties. There was something going on in the background that you didn't know about. Like I said, tread like a mushroom, kept in the dark and fed a load of bullshit. But Queen of Swords isn't taking any BS, you know. She'll just cut somebody out who doesn't, you know. Yeah, reminiscing, dwelling. It's bittersweet memories here about somebody's ego. Somebody was very arrogant, actually. My goodness, separation. Somebody was in separation from this person. Distracted. Right, okay. I've heard enough. Someone's healing from this. You are healing from this relationship, Capricorn. And this may be the relationship that you've found it hard to let go of or found it hard to move on because of. Right, it's going to be different for everybody. If you want a personal reading, details are in the description box below. If it resonates, give it a thumbs up, please. I'd appreciate that. Also, don't miss out on these special offers at the end at midnight at UK time on All Hallows Eve. I will pop it in the description box below. All right. Wow, Capricorn. My goodness, what is going on? This relationship sucked the life out of you. This was exhausting. This was, you know, trying to understand it must have been soul destroying, because you see this connection and you think it's gonna go somewhere, and there's lots of conflict, and somebody, you may have been dealing with an avoidant Capricorn. I think you may have dealt with some of you may have dealt with a lot of avoidance, and that was the pattern, and that's what you're moving on from. But there is one thing's for sure, there is huge change coming with all of those major arcanas. That is big change in your love life. Well, not even in your love life, within your boundaries that you are now putting up, having some self-love and knowing what you will and won't put up with. You know, it might not even be love, it might be family, friends. But this, I feel, is there is a divine masculine. You could be the divine masculine who was treated like that, but now you are moving on from, you know, healing from. Okay. So there's a secret admirer who wants to come in, but they are very shy, Capricorn. Okay, let's get some more. Oh my goodness, let's get this dark confession before we go on to... so I feel like this is past person. No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Resistance, secret. Oh my goodness. On the bottom, I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. Probably because you were made to feel like that. Oh my God. You're seeing your worth, but somebody made you feel less than in the past. Wow. Avoiding feelings, avoiding emotional maturity. There's no emotional maturity here. Someone is very immature when it comes to love, when it comes to emotion. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. Oh, lovely. Well, Capricorn, you'll be glad to know you're moving on from that. Okay. You might have become too difficult for them to handle because you showed your worth. Oh my goodness, it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. Somebody isn't emotionally available. Someone isn't emotionally available, and they never will be, because they are not working on themselves. They are not healing. Yeah. Wow. So, yeah, Capricorn, and that's why you're moving on. It was too exhausting. So moving on from that one, but there is someone else coming in. Let's have a look at... I can't end it there. Let's see. We need more on new, please, for Capricorn. Okay. True love. Oh, wow. Pure love. Honest connection is coming in for the Capricorn. A true gem. And a union, serious relationship, marriage, partnership. So, Capricorn. The thing is, I feel like sometimes it doesn't come in until we actually let go, because we are still energetically holding on to something. Past life, and knowing a deja vu. Oh my goodness. Ice Queen is there. Oh my goodness, blonde female might be significant. You could know if you're a male, that could be your person. If you are female, looks more like red to me, but okay. There's a divorcee here, and they could have a blonde, you know, daughter. It's long distance here. Foreign themes even may be connected to this. Okay. One more. Well, I'm pleased we've got something better coming in for you, Capricorn. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Home, real estate, residence and property. So you could be moving home, or this person could just feel like home. We have lots of passion there. Work. It could be a colleague. You could meet them at work, your place of work, their place of work. There's going to be some fun times. Ah, right. Past love, dark-haired male. Okay, just wanted some fun, but control, releasing, taking back your power from this, definitely. Maybe some gossip you hear about this person. If that was your person, you may hear some gossip about them, and that sets you free, Capricorn. The truth is going to set you free, but there is someone coming in. I'll just get a couple more on this before we close it out. I know these aren't spooky ones, but I wanted something light for our end. I wanted a nice ending. Yeah. Let's see, what have we got for Capricorn? Oh, someone is wearing a false mask within this relationship. Children, your love life has been affected by children. And we've got a passion again, trust. We've got to trust the process, Capricorn. So there could be some deception, or there could have been some deception. And it could have been around, oh my goodness. So children sometimes reminds me of the Six of Cups. So deception in the past. Even possibly somebody who had a child that you didn't know about. That may be what's coming up. I don't, you know, that's a collective reading. We have trust and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And trust the situation is calling for you to have faith that the universe knows when to bring someone in. Okay. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. We have soulmate and express your love. So trust that the universe is bringing in your soulmate, Capricorn. All right. But someone has to let go of control issues and let this situation unfold naturally. Okay, it'll happen when it's meant to happen. Underneath that is true love again and wedding. So, okay, codependency is there. Somebody may be codependent on you or them. They could have children dependent on them also. Right, Capricorn. Wow, that was a very deep reading for somebody. Okay, I am sending you so much love and light. Bye now.